Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the solution to fashion, the best fashion channel in the world. In case you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on so that you will always be notified whenever I drop amazing content like this. So today I want to teach us how to cut a short sleeve. There is a very unique way you can cut your short sleeve and to look very amazing. So like I said before, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed and turn the notification bell on. So let's go straight to the class. When cutting a short sleeve, there are basic measurements you consider. You consider the sleeve length, the sleeve round, and the arm size. So for this sleeve we're going to cut, the sleeve length is 9, just 9. The sleeve round is 13. And our arm is 17. Yeah, so that's that. So now one other thing you need to take note of is that when you want to cut anything, please don't forget this. Always check the fabric to see if it's enough to give you what you want before you start cutting. And from the look of this fabric, it can give us the short sleeve. So we will now fold it into 2 before we start cutting. Now, since our arm size is 17, we are going to fold this fabric to be just 8 inches wide, and that will be enough for us. 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. So yeah, let's leave the half aside. We'll fold it by 8 inches, you see. So this 8 inches will be enough to give us our sleeve. So after folding, we press it to give it a flat shape. So after pressing, let us mark the beginning point where we are starting our measurements. Very important, so that we will be sure we are accurate with what we are doing. So I'll begin our measurements from here down. So we say our sleeve length is 9. So this is 9 plus seam allowance. We give it 9.5, and then we'll check our hemming allowance. Our hemming allowance, we just give it 2.5 inches. So this is 1, 2. Let's just leave it at 2 inches. Our hemming allowance 2 inches, and we are good to go. So the next thing we'll do is to take our sleeve round, and we say our sleeve round is 13. 13 divided by 2 will give you 6.5. So this is what 13 plus half inch seam allowance becomes what 7. This is 6.5 plus half inch becomes 7. So this is it. Now there are 2 key things you must take note of when cutting your sleeve. One of it is the depth of your sleeve curve. Now if you don't get this, your sleeve might not be very fitted when you finish making your dress. It might not fit well to your body. How do you do that? You measure from the beginning point down 5 inches down. 5 inches down. This is 5 inches. That will show you the depth of your curve. It should be 5 inches deep. For adults, yes, for adults. If it's children, you can make it 3.5, but for adults, 5 inches deep. So how are we now going to curve this arm? Very, very important. Just watch me. If you have your French cuffs, you can use them. I'm using my free hand. See? So what I'm doing. This is how we're going to curve this arm. Can you see that? Let me make the line bold. You see? Now remember we said our arm is 17. Let me show us the arm I'm talking about. For instance, supposing you were cutting that sleeve for this beautiful top here. Yeah, this wonderful, amazing top here. Supposing you were cutting this sleeve for this top. This is the arm I'm talking about. the measurement from here, you see, this is the arm I'm talking about. You see, for this top is a bit big, so the arm is 19 for this top. You see, so if you are cutting your sleeve, this is the arm size you consider. You measure the top which you are fixing, attaching the sleeve to. You measure the arm of that top. You make sure that whatever size you get here is the same size you are going to cut on your sleeve, so that when you fix it, it will match very well. So back to our sleeve. So since the arm for the top we are cutting this sleeve for is 17, we are going to make sure that we get 17 on this curve. Let's measure and get it. So you see, this is how we measure. And 17 is simply 8.5. You see, from the beginning here. You see? So 8.5, look at it and a half here. This is 8.5. See? The next thing we'll do is to add half-inch allowance. To add half-inch seam allowance. So let's do this. Let's finish our sleeve. So if you measure from here to here, we have almost 12, 11.75. You still mark our 11.75 here, right? So we join this line to this line. Now, another thing I want us to take note of, very, very important, is this. Before you cut your sleeve down here, remember our measurements are all ending here. But we're not going to cut this sleeve here. If we cut it here, we'll be wrong. Let me show us. You will cut this like this. First, you will now fold this way your sleeve is stopping. You fold it here inwards. You will press it before taking your sleeve round measurement. You see, so after folding it this way, now we are going to take our sleeve round measurement. You see our sleeve round is what? Is 13, which is 6.5. 6.5. So 6.5, giving you 13 plus half-inch seam allowance. This is our half-inch seam allowance. You see, so it means this is going to be the shape of our sleeve. You see, so now let us cut it. When you start cutting, you make a notch here. This notch is to help you identify the center of the sleeve. Don't forget that. See, get to this point, now cut this way. Now I'm going to show us something. Why did we have to fold this sleeve this way before cutting it? It is very, very important. For instance, if we had not folded the sleeve this way before cutting, at the end we would have had something like this. You see, something like this kind of shape. And when you try hemming your sleeve, you will discover that you are having a shortage here altogether. So that is why before you cut your sleeve, you must fold it here into two before you cut. Don't make the mistake of keeping it straight and cutting. You will have a shortage by the time you fold it this way. And don't always forget to notch. Like I said, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, and if this video is making sense, please hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on, and don't forget, give me a thumb up, like the video, like it, and drop a comment. So this is just the simple trick behind cutting a short sleeve. Nothing much. By the time you do this, believe me, you have a perfect short sleeve. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate. Welcome to Not Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. Thank you for watching.